Hi everyone, thank you for joining me today on this video on dermarolling at home. Today I'm going to be taking you through a step-by-step instructional video on how to use the Image ADS dermarolling system at home. This is a fabulous system to use in between your salon treatments to keep your skin in optimal condition and in good health. So just let me introduce myself. My name's Helen Martin. I am a fully qualified beauty therapist and educator. I have a salon here in Dundalk. I'm open 10 years now, and I have been going under the name of Urban Sanctuary Beauty Salon for the last 10 years. But with the COVID pandemic and with closures, I've had a chance to sit down and to be able to rebrand my business. So for me, I'm now the Beauty Coach 360, and my website is www.thebeautycoach360.ie, and you can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and I have a channel on YouTube with some videos if you want to subscribe to that as well. So I suppose the 360-degree approach is very important to me as a beauty therapist and educator, because when somebody comes into my salon, education is a huge part of a treatment, because I like to educate my clients on what they can do at home in between their visits, like the dermarolling and systems like that to help your skin in between your visits and professional treatments. So today, Image ADS, these little derma rollers are absolutely fantastic to use at home. Image ADS is an Irish company, and it is one of the leading companies in Ireland for the sales of these derma rollers. So they're getting very popular, especially now with salons being closed. A lot of people are opting to do these treatments at home. So in order to do them correctly, I think it's very important that you do get an instructional video to help you understand what you're doing and why you're doing it, and to be able to do it the right way, okay? So I'm going to start off today by just introducing you to the brand. So it comes in a lovely little box like this, and encased in a nice little acrylic holder, and it's very important to hold on to this little case, because this is going to protect your roller and protect the needles from getting damaged. So when you finish with it, you can clean it with boiling water, or you can go to your pharmacy and get isopropyl alcohol and get a little sprayer and spray it on it and just leave it to dry. And when it's dry, be very careful in placing it back into the box for your next use, okay? So the very important thing is that your derma roller is kept very, very clean at all times, and that you don't share your derma roller with anybody else in your household, okay? It's yours and it's yours only. So that's it. They do come in different sizes. I'm going to go in with a 0.5 millimeter needle today, because I have been using it before. You can start off with a smaller needle. It comes in a 0.2 millimeter needle as well. So if you are new to derma rolling, you might want to start off with the lower depth of needle. So 0.5 millimeters is the highest you can go in an at-home derma rolling system. Anything above that, you would need to go to your salon to get a professional treatment done. So before you do your treatment at home, it's important that you cleanse your skin thoroughly. So I would highly recommend a double cleanse, especially if you're wearing makeup before you do your treatment. So I would go in with my nice creamy cleanser, whichever you have at home, and maybe go in with a nice foamy. I love the Dermaceutics Advanced Cleanser. So I wasn't actually wearing any makeup today, and I just went straight in with my advanced cleanser to cleanse off any oils and debris that has been on my skin. When your skin is dry, then you're going to go in with your hyaluronic acid. This is probably the best product to use with the derma roller. This is the Luma Intense Pure 2% hyaluronic acid. Now you can get other ones out there on the market. The Ordinary, Inky List. I mean, the list is endless what hyaluronic acids you can get, but this is just a little serum that you pop onto the area before you do any rolling. Okay, so this is the one I'm going to use today, Luma Intense 2% pure hyaluronic acid. Before you go in with your Derma roller, another important thing to note is that you have to make sure your skin is not in any way broken out, or any broken skin. If you do suffer with acne, not to make sure that your acne isn't active, and that you don't roll over any moles. If you have cold sores as well, do not do your derma rolling treatment until that has cleared up, because if you have a cold sore and you start to roll, it'll spread the cold sore all over your face, and you definitely don't want that. So please be very careful, make sure that your skin is okay for the derma roller to be applied. Anything else I was to tell you? So yeah, about derma rolling and what it does for your skin actually. So the roller consists of 540 little needles, and I'll just take it out of the box to show you. So you can see them there, try and get you to see them up close. They're little needles. They're very, very small, so you can hardly see them there. You might be able to see them if I turn it like that. 540 little needles, and what these little needles do to your skin is they create microchannels. So when you pop your serum onto your skin and you roll over it, the little microchannels are sucking up all that goodness, all that hyaluronic acid that you've applied to your skin, and it allows the hyaluronic acid to seep deeper into your skin, so you're getting it penetrating a lot better than just applying it to your skin without rolling. So it will help to produce more collagen and more elastin in the skin, will help to plump out the skin a little bit more as well, and get all those lovely products that you're putting onto your skin in a bit deeper. It is important to note you do not use any acids or any really actives on your skin before rolling. So if you are using retinols, discontinue your retinol about 3 nights before you do your derma rolling treatment. Do not roll over if you have put glycolics or salicylic acids on your skin either. They're too active, and you know the best is to pop a little bit of hyaluronic acid onto your skin beforehand. So just be careful with those other very active acids that you're not rolling over when you've then applied to your skin, okay? And then for a short time after, maybe 2 nights, don't go in with your retinol treatments for 48 hours after the treatment as well. So let the skin settle down in full. Another question that people have been asking me about the roller is how often would you do the treatment? So I think when you're starting off, especially with any of these at-home devices, particularly the derma roller, and especially with active ingredients on the skin as well, it's always better to start off low and slow. So I would recommend maybe starting off once a month with your roller, and just have a look at your skin and see how it reacts, see how long it takes to calm down, how long it takes to feel back to itself again. But definitely once a month, and then you can up it to maybe twice a month, and then you can up it again to maybe once a week. But it all depends on how your skin reacts to it. And you know, if you have any questions in relation to how to use it, or how often to use it, if you are going to be using it regularly, you can always get in touch with me, no problem. I'm here to answer any questions. So I think that's about all of the do's and don'ts for the moment. So I'm going to continue on now and do the treatment. So my derma roller has been sanitized. I always sanitize it again before I do the treatment, even though I've cleaned it beforehand. And I'm going to start off by applying, now I mean a tiny, tiny little drop of the hyaluronic acid, okay? So just a little drop. You don't need too much, and I'm going to apply this just to my forehead area. So you'll feel that it goes in fairly well. If you put too much on, you're just going to have it flaking all over the skin, and yes, I have done that already. So I can tell you that it's just a waste of your product, okay? So I have popped that on. So I'm going to try and move a little bit closer. So what I've got is I go down with my roller. So I kind of start off in between my eyebrows here, and I just roll up and down like that, about 6 times, okay? When you're going to change direction, so you'll be doing it in different directions, always lift your derma roller off your skin and just go in a diagonal. You're not going to put too much pressure on the skin, because look, you can see it's getting quite red already, and then go in the other direction. So you're going in the 3 directions and you're sectioning off your skin. Okay, so I'm taking it nice and slow that you can see. So you can see that little bit of redness already. I'm going to move on up here to the top forehead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can count away in your head roughly around 6 times. So you can see that's becoming nice and red. And you're just going to go over and you're going to go down here around your eyebrow. And you're going to go down again. So you're taking it in little sections. Now sometimes when you do this area, it can make you sneeze. Every little nerve, and then lift it off the skin and go over and back again. Okay, and it's just very gentle, not putting too much pressure on the skin, and then go back in and go in the other direction. Okay, and then you can move on up to the top part of the forehead. It's not sore. That's a lot of people ask me, Helen, is it really sore? Like when you hear needles, you get a bit afraid and a bit scared. But it is not sore at all. It's just like little pinpricks. You know, you do feel a little bit of it. And you might feel it mostly on your forehead, because I'm going to go down this way around this area. Okay, and then I'm going to go in like this. So you're just going in different directions to create as much of those little micro channels in the area as you can. Now you will feel your skin starting to get a little bit hot, but don't worry, that is a natural reaction. If you feel you're getting some blood spots, you shouldn't get blood spots doing an at-home treatment. If you are, you're probably putting way too much pressure on the skin, okay? So just be careful that you're not putting too much pressure on the skin when you are rolling at home. Just very, very light pressure. Just let the needles do the work for you. Okay, and that's one side of our head done. You can see the nice little bit of redness in comparison to the other side. So I'm just going to go in there and go down this side. So the hyaluronic acid has been pumped in nicely. Now with the little micro channels that have been created, I'm just going over and back in different directions. Just making sure you're not going over and back too much in one area. So keep moving your roller. And while you lift it off the skin, before you go in the directions that you don't want to damage the skin. So if you weren't lifting it off, you could be twisting it and you'll end up damaging the skin more. I'm just going to go around the temple area here. And then in again in the other direction. You're just moving it in different directions. Create all those little micro channels. So you will begin to see results in a day or two as well, because the stimulation of collagen just doesn't happen as soon as you take the needles off. It might take a day or two for you to actually feel some of the benefits of this treatment. Okay, so that's my forehead done. Just looking in the other mirror over there. So it is a little bit red. I know I have a ring light on, so it mightn't be the best to see the redness, but I can feel it a little bit hot already. I'm going to go in and do the sides of my face now, so I'm just going to pop that down, and I like to just apply the serum as I go, so that I'm not wasting too much or using too much. So in we go on the cheek area, and we'll do that next. So you will get a little routine going yourself. I like to start off on the forehead because I think it is probably the area that is the most kind of nippy. So I like to get that over with first. You can start off on the cheek if you want. So I'm going to go in on the cheek, and I'm just going to take it in sections like I did before. It's hard to look see on the phone what way I'm doing it. But just up and down 6 or 7 times, and then over and back. And then move it over the middle section. So you're sectioning off your cheek as well here. Don't go above the highest point of the cheekbone there. You don't want to go in around the eyes with this roller. You would need, I'll show you now, the Derma stamp tool for around your eye area. So you can see redness happening there already in my skin. It actually feels really nice. I don't find this sore at all. You can go in along the jawline there as well. And then you can go in a different direction. Always lifting it from the skin. I'm just going to go in a wee bit now. So these wee marionette lines, you can go right in there and plump up a bit of collagen in here, and then go over and back. So this will help to plump out a little bit of collagen in that area. So never go up over the top of the cheekbone. This is about as far up as you'll go here with your Derma roller. Okay. And always move it before. So you can see a nice little bit of redness occurring there in the skin. Nice wee bit of erythema compared to the other side. Okay. I'm going to go in now to the other side and do my other cheek. So another little blob of the hyaluronic serum. In we go. But I didn't do the temple on that side, so another wee bit to go in there. I'm taking my Derma roller again. I'm literally going to go in to the edge there. So you will get used to it, and the more you do it, you will get a wee bit quicker. At the start, you will be a bit slow, and don't be worrying. Slow is good once you're doing it right. So you can see that redness coming in already on this side, and this is good. It's a really good sign to see that redness. It means that the treatment is working and you're getting the right results. Going down here to the lower part of your cheek, and then lift it off and go in the other direction. So you're going in a few directions all the time to help stimulate the collagen, get all those little micro channels open. Okay, and then in again in the nose area. So when you get to these smaller areas, just go up and down. Small. Keep all your little movements nice and small when you're going into these areas here, okay? And then we can go down these lovely lines and get all this plumped out. You can take it in 2 sections. And over and back here. And down here. This is where we get a lot of the sagging starting when we start to age. So what happens when we age, we lose our collagen, particularly as we go through menopause. We start to lose. We lose about 30% of our collagen in the first 5 years of menopause. That's a huge amount to lose. And then it just depletes after that. Okay, so that's that side. I might go in a wee bit more just up here. You can always go back in if you feel that you've missed a section, because if there's a section that's a bit white looking, it might mean that you've missed it. But yeah, so this is great treatment for popping a load more collagen into the skin. I'm going to do around my chin area, so another little bit of the serum. And I'm going to do my upper lip as well. You know, because these are the little signs of aging that occur around the lips as well. So I'm just going to take the roller and I'm going to stretch my lip down, making loads of funny faces. And I'm going to go up and down. Now it's a bit tingly here. So this is important that you don't have any cold sores, because you would only spread. And if you feel you're very prone to cold sores, you can take lysine. So you can get lysine in your pharmacy. I would recommend that you get a high dosage of it. And you could take it, you know, if you're doing this treatment once a month, take your lysine a week before and a week after, if you feel you might be prone to a few of those cold sores popping out. I would recommend that to my clients who are coming in for the professional treatment as well, to take a course of lysine. I know Solgar, I think, are a lovely brand, and Sona, and I'm sure there's loads of other brands in the health shop. So you need to stretch in these areas to get in properly, okay? And then we're going to go over again. Okay. If you want, you can go in around the nose area too. So I'll pop on a little bit of hyaluronic around the nose area. So great for constricting any pores too that might be open in this area. All right. So in around the nose area, this can be a little bit pinchy. It's actually not too bad. So you're just going over and back, creating a few little micro channels around the nose. You can go to the tip of the nose as well if you want, and just be nice and light when you get to that bridge of the nose there. You don't want to go too hard. So if you have a lot of open pores on your nose, I'd be like Rudolph after this. But if you have any open pores there, this is great for helping to constrict them a bit. Okay, so that is the treatment of the face. I'm going to show you how to do your neck as well, because as we age, we can see it in our neck. Got all these little lines here. So I never leave my neck out of any treatment. I'm just looking in the other mirror. Yes, I am quite red. So it's nice and red. So like that, I take it section by section with a little bit of my serum, pop it on the neck area. And I do need to remove some hairs in my chin. Yeah, so this treatment, if you were getting waxing done as well, you'd make sure that your waxing has been done in advance of this treatment. I would say at least 3 days, or at least maybe a week before you're doing this at home. So I'm going to, as much as I can show you, into the neck area, and I'm just doing the same as I done before in the face, up and down and over and back, taking it in small sections, lifting the roller every time you want to move it, okay? Lifting it off the skin. In we go again. And you can move it up in all these directions, go in the one direction and then move it over and back. So you go over and back and up and down. And you can twist your roller around, you know, you can use it in different ways. So this way is handy for under the chin and the neck. You can see a bit of redness coming in there already. You can concentrate more on these little lines around your neck if you want. That side done. I'm going to move on to the middle section because you'll get under the chin here where we might get a lot of the sagging happening as well as we get older. So just a nice little bit of ironic in there, and then from starting from the jawbone we'll go up and down. Doing this one, and then you're getting right in underneath the chin. And work your way down the neck in the opposite direction. You know, this treatment when you're starting off might take about a half an hour to do yourself. But, you know, as you get more used to doing it, it will get quicker for you. Okay, so you can see a nice little bit of redness there. And then the last section over this side, I'll just do that for you now quickly. Another little bit of your serum. And you can rub it in. Use the mic there, but I like to use it because you can hear me properly. So same again, in with your roller, up and down, maybe 6 or 7 times. Always keeping the pressure nice and gentle. And then you're going over and back, and you can go on the jawline here as well. And if you're afraid to do the longer strokes, just take it in small little sections, moving over and back all the time. Okay. And it can be used on the décolleté area as well. This area here, the chest area. So the same principles apply. Cleanse your skin thoroughly. Make sure there's no broken skin, no sunburn. You know, during the summertime, do not go in with your roller if you have any sunburn. Hopefully you all won't because you're wearing your SPFs like I always advise. So there we go, we have the neck done, and you can see that nice bit of redness too. Now a lot of clients come into me and say, well, what am I going to do about my eyes, Helen? That's where I want all the lines and wrinkles to be eased out. So Image ADS have a fabulous little stamper. Okay, so I'll show you this. This is what is used. It's a 0.2 millimeters, so it's a shorter needle, but perfect for the under eye area. You don't roll it, so it comes like this, and all your wee needles are in there, and you literally stamp it on the skin. So you can kind of feel them. Same principle applies. Pop a little bit of serum around your eye area. Okay. And this is good. You can do it around the nose as well, and you can go back and you can do around these marionette lines too. So what you do is you just stretch the skin and you bring it in and you stamp it. Just stamp it around your eye, and you're creating the little micro channels and using a nice little gentle pressure, nothing too hard, and you're going in around the eye area to make those little micro channels in the skin. And you do want to be very gentle going into these areas, not to do any damage. You're just stamping it on, you'll feel them, and you'll see a little bit of redness occur as well. And I'm just going to go into the other eye. And it's great for the circulation under the eye, for bringing oxygen and nutrients to that area of the skin, because this area of your skin is very, very thin, so you need to be extra gentle and extra careful with it. But the wee stamper is brilliant if you have any concerns about under eye bags or under eye or the lines and wrinkles. And sometimes you might feel that it's going to make you sneeze, and you can stamp out here, you know, the little smile lines there. You can give them a little stamping out as well, because you definitely want to clump out those areas. So you see all the little smile lines, get in there and get a wee stamp going here. Alright, so I think that is enough stamping around the eye area. And you can go down here, as I said before, you can go in and you can give a wee stamp along here on both sides, little extra stamp, and you can also do a little stamp in and around your lips, because sometimes you have those little horizontal lines, vertical lines that are coming down, and you want to just stamp them out. Okay, and get a little lip plumping action going as well. In and around your lips. So just a very gentle little stamping with the stamper, and the same thing applies. Isopropyl alcohol, bit of boiling water to sterilise it, make sure they're fully sterilised, and this comes in a nice little tube that you can keep it nice and clean, and a little top to replace when you're done, to keep the needles nice and secure, that they're not going to get damaged. Okay, so that is my at-home microneedling treatment complete. What you can do if you want, you can let this all settle down. Okay, you can go back in and pop in another little bit of hyaluronic acid and let it all soak into the skin a bit more. You can apply, what I like to apply then in the evenings after I do my derma rolling, is the Dermaceutics Regen Ceutic. I love this product because it has your peptides in it. It has your hyaluronic acid as well, 3%. It has vitamin C, vitamin E, and it also has shea butter. So it's lovely and nourishing on the skin after the treatment as well, with a load of lovely skin ingredients there. Also, if you were, say, going back out and you absolutely have to protect your skin in the sun. So, you know, I love to do this treatment at night time when I know I'm not going to go out anywhere, so it gives it a chance to calm down. But if you did have to go somewhere and you needed to put on an SPF, the Dermaceutics K-Ceutic is fantastic for after any at-home treatment like derma rolling. And it's a healing SPF as well, so it's really, really good. It has your glycoproteins and your K complex and vitamin C and vitamin E, as well as an SPF 50 plus. It's a broad spectrum SPF. Other than that, the SPFs that I do love are the HelioCare brand. This is actually one I'm using at the minute, the HelioCare 360. It has loaded with antioxidants as well, and it's a factor 50 plus. So it's very important that when you're doing any of these advanced home care treatments, that you're using SPF every single day to keep your skin protected from any photo damage. Okay, another product then, if I will show you, because it's another fabulous product that Image ADS have brought out, is the Image ADS Chill Roller. So this is a cryo roller, and this has been in my freezer. I have taken it out a while ago, so it's still nice and cold. Comes in a little bag that you can pop it into your freezer. So this is lovely for after doing your derma rolling, because it can help to cool down your skin. Now make sure it is fully sanitized. You just give it a nice wee wipe with a sanitizing wipe before you pop it into your freezer. This has been sanitized already. And what you're doing is you just want to apply it to the skin and go in upward and outward direction And you see with that little bit of heat on your skin, this helps to constrict the pores, so it makes them nice and small again, and it helps to calm down the skin after the microneedling. So it's just beautiful. I wish I could just share how it feels right now. It's just gorgeous. So it depuffs the skin. It is fabulous for circulation, bringing all the nutrients and oxygen to the skin. And it is also great for your lymphatic drainage. So when you get to the forehead, you can drain it down to the ear. So we have all these little lymphatic nodes around our face, and we're going to drain these down to the ear to promote that lymphatic drainage, because our circulation is helped by our heart. Obviously the heart pumps the blood around our body, but our lymphatic system unfortunately doesn't have a pump. So we have to help it along, and by doing these treatments like cryotherapy, like jade rolling, we are helping that lymphatic system to kick in. And when you go on to your neck area, then you're just rolling right down. We've lymph nodes all along the clavicle bone here. So you're rolling downwards on the neck to stimulate the lymphatics. So it's a lovely little detox for your skin after doing their treatment. This can be used on its own. You don't have to use it for directly after derma rolling either. I'm going to go back up here because it feels amazing. So it can be used as a standalone treatment as well to help any puffiness in the skin, and it's just beautiful. It feels really, really nice on the skin. So I think that's about all I have. I hope you enjoyed my little demonstration on how to do your at-home derma rolling, and that's just a little addition to the treatment if you want to do afterwards as well. It helps to cool down the skin and close up all those pores. If anybody has any questions or has any other queries about the derma rolling at home, please get in touch with me. Just send me a little email, info@thebeautycoach360.ie, and I will get back to you. Look, thanks a million for watching, and I hope you enjoy your derma roller that you've purchased from me. Keep using it, and any questions, please get in touch. Thanks a million, everybody. Talk to you all soon. Bye.